Russia and the United States are longtime adversaries. Russia, formerly known as the Soviet Union, possesses the world's largest nuclear arsenal, containing approximately 5,580 warheads. Comparatively, the United States possesses the second largest nuclear arsenal, with approximately 3,748 warheads. Russia also is led by a ruthless leader named Vladimir Putin, who was a KGB agent. President Putin has the idea that the former Soviet states must be brought back under the arm of the Russian state by any means necessary. President Putin also finds the expansion of NATO as a direct threat to that idea. As a result, Russia has invaded two of its neighbors, Ukraine and Georgia, which has resulted in thousands of casualties and a Ukrainian war that is currently raging on. Russia, under Putin, seeks to end America's unipolar dominance over the world by restoring multipolarity, by re-establishing Russia as a global power, a strategy accomplished through force, as seen in the Ukrainian war. This is a proposition that the United States must not allow. The U.S. must coalesce around our allies and use our economic and military might to counter the Russian expansion in Europe. The United States government needs to limit the power and influence of Russia by firstly constraining Russia's resources. In limiting Russia's resources, the United States must limit their access to vital technological advantage and restrain their access to wealth that funds their military campaigns. Secondly, the United States must stand as a trusted defender of NATO. While all members of NATO must meet their treaty obligations and commitments in defense spending, the United States must stand as a trusted defense partner. And they can do this by keeping troops in Eastern Europe, including in Poland. Thirdly, the United States must act more practically and offer soft power and economic incentives to draw nations closer to their side. For example, the United States government needs to focus on tangible and constructive cooperation with countries that may not share pro-Western or pro-Russian values. These independent nations are there for a partnership. However, I don't see the U.S. working and eager to expand its relationships. The United States has adequate incentives through its unique technologies and expertise, which can beat out China and Russia.